I think it's a really high blend between being really excited to, get into university and start their res lives versus, oh my gosh, I'm leaving home. This is like the end of my childhood kind of thing.
I think I'm most excited to be a part of this amazing university. I'm just excited to be a part of the people and really engage and make long life connections.
I have lived in Joburg my whole life. I'm moving away from home for the first time. I'm very excited, a little anxious to not have any help from anybody, but overall I think it's going to be very fun.
So I'm just mostly excited about making new friends because after all, university is where you make lifelong friends. So that has to be what I'm most excited about.
I'm excited in starting to do what I love, which is genetics, and meeting a lot of new people.
It was just the city that I really enjoy, and it's the atmosphere, it's the prestige of the university, and it's knowing that, I'm going to get a top-class education that's going to springboard me for an international career, a local career.
And after all, UCT is one of the best universities in the country, so I just had to come here, and the engineering faculty is the best in the country, so I just had to come here.
Today, the Department of Student Affairs is having an orientation and a welcoming program. We've got all societies around here, and first-year students are going out, have an opportunity to see what's going on and also to join if they want to.
The Welcome Festival is actually really nice this year. There's a lot of people giving nice free stuff, a lot of clubs to join, organizations. Yeah, it's just a good time.
I really like the vibe here, how many people there are, what's going on. For me, I'm a tennis player, so I'm very excited to join tennis. Also like the look of the mountaineering society. And yeah, there's plenty of cool things here to see, so I'm sure I'll end up doing some of it.
For the next few years, we will be spending a lot of your time commuting between campuses and UCT. The UCT Shuttle service offers a one-of-a-kind rider experience that facilitates your hassle-free access to UCT premises and campuses. It is a scheduled service that runs at regular intervals from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. with a residence loop service that kicks in immediately after 6 p.m. on weekdays and all day on weekends. Shuttles run between all UCT residences and campuses as well as Claremont and Mowbray interchange. Timetables and route maps are available for download on the UCT website at www.uct.ac.za. Under the UCT Shuttle page, you can also access these via the UCT mobile app or the Go Metro Move app from the Google Play Store or the iPhone App Store.
I would go to the study room and do my work up until late, probably midnight, and then I would sleep and repeat the same process.
After my lectures, I like to go to the library, and this is because I want to force myself to work and force myself to look at what happened, in the lecture and what's going to happen for my next lecture.
It's really quiet. No one is talking besides me, and the Wi-Fi is also really good, and I just love being around people who are also being productive. It gives me that extra motivation.
And then usually from about 12 o'clock until 1 o'clock, that's when I'm catching up on readings, doing my TAT submissions, and just doing any other extra work that I wasn't able to in the week. So why I actually work in the new lecture theatre is because they have plugs all over here and the Wi-Fi is great, because my phone's battery is always dead and my laptop's battery is always dead. So this is the perfect place for me to study.
This is now a new chapter in your life. It is a new beginning, and it is completely different from high school.
When you're trying to be productive, right? And then you get that sudden hunger. You weren't hungry before. Maybe you've already had food, but then you feel that hunger within. So then sometimes you're like, okay, cool, let me go and reward myself with some food.
What I love to do is prepare meals for probably the next 3 days, because I am so busy. I can't be standing on the stove every single day.
Hot chips is not even settling. I actually love hot chips, love the carbs, love the oil, the unhealthiness just coming into my body.
So some of the places that's here on campus that we actually choose to like eat lunch at include Food and Connect, and then I know there's also the cafeteria, which is like a bit further down, which is so many different things. My favorite personally is the chicken sub and the what? Zinger. Yeah. Today my mother packed in chicken strips and strawberries. Usually I pack in my own lunch, just a disclaimer, I pack in my own lunch, but today she packed it in.
This place is the best food on campus, so let's go get it.
I normally have my lunch at the cafeteria that's just outside the computer science building. It's usually a zinger burger and a Red Bull. I'm a big Red Bull fan, so I need the energy. So yeah, that's why I have my lunch with a few friends, of course.
One day I'll be graduating here, by the way. It's going to be an amazing experience.
We are at the Epic Job Expo today, and we've got companies from tech companies to consulting to accounting firms. So there's a whole range.
I think it's quite a good idea because if you don't have any knowledge on just the job industry and like what you can do and what you can't do, it really gives you perspective and insight. And a lot of good people can give you great advice on what you can and can't do with your degree.
We're literally here with probably our future employers. Yeah, so it makes sense why they would actually want to link us so we can get to know more about these companies.
I think some of the places here have given me a lot more hope than I had before I came here. And even when I stood foot here, I was really anxious. I was like, I don't want to be here, I don't know what to say. And then when you start speaking to these people, it sounds more inviting and more that there's a lot more opportunities than I thought there were.
The main reason why we, as all the organizations that came together, decided to have this event today is because we saw that there isn't enough youth engagement in civic matters. And we want the youth to take up space, to use their power, and to realize that the youth of South Africa has power. It is our future, and it is up to us to decide how we want that future to look. We're here to show the youth who their possible leaders are. We're here to show the youth who to hold accountable and what they should hold them accountable on.
So we're here at UCT Day, and UCT Day is about celebrating excellence at UCT. It's also about bringing all our stakeholders together.
We've got UCT staff, we've got UCT alumni, we've got UCT students, we've got the friends and family of UCT, and those friends and family sometimes are the children that you can see running around here.
We had a fantastic concert with Dizu Plaatjes for our students, and that was an amazing event. We've got a whole lot of sporting events, archery, the UCT cheerleaders. We have an amazing race.
So UCT Day is not just a day of celebration, but it's also a fundraising initiative to try and raise funds for the two initiatives that we selected for this year. Those initiatives are Unlocking Futures Bursaries, which is basically trying to raise funds for those students who are qualified to graduate but cannot because of outstanding fee debt that they owe to the institution. So any donation that we receive is going to make sure that some of the students can be selected to then graduate. The second initiative is the Food Sovereignty Program. That one is to make sure that the students who are currently at UCT are able to have a satisfying meal so that they can focus on their studies.
I did my honors in environmental and geographical sciences, so I'm celebrating that, and my mom is here with me today. It's a very special moment. It's a big celebration, and I'm incredibly grateful for everyone who has led to me being here.
Just seeing everyone and coming back together, you know, it's that immediate bond that you have with those people because you've gone through these hardships together.
The pride that you see in their faces when you graduate or achieve certain things, like there's nothing that beats that, and you realize the importance of family for that.
My 4-year degree turned into a 6-year one. It's been a long journey, but a really nice one. Met some amazing people, as you can see here, along the way, and yeah, it's awesome. We guys who like coming up with handshakes and hugging and things like that, you know, that kind of thing. Like we boys, so like it's really nice seeing them and really nice seeing other people, and just yeah, the vibe, like the gears, like there's nothing like it, you know.